This is step 1, how to set up Warrior 2 pose. We'll set up Warrior 2 the same way we set up Triangle. So step your right foot back so that you're in a wide stance. Your feet should be just less than your arm span apart. Line up your toes so that one foot is not in front of the other. Turn your right foot out about 90 degrees. Your left toes can stay forward or tuck them in slightly, just like Triangle pose. Push the outside of your left foot down. Bend your right knee to about 90 degrees so it stacks directly over your ankle. If it's too far forward, you can hurt your knee. But if it's not far enough, you really won't feel this pose. So stack your knee over your ankle. Push your right thigh back. This opens up your groin. Your belly and hips should be neutral. Right now, my back hip is pointed forward, and yours might be too. So pull your left hip back. At the same time, continue to push your right thigh back. Now your belly is centered. Tighten your belly and lift your chest. Stretch your spine through the crown of your head. As you inhale, lift your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, open up your arms. Extend them directly from your shoulders. Reach for the walls. Try to look towards your right hand. This is step 2, how to modify and go deeper into Warrior 2 pose. Here's how to set up a strong Warrior 2. So from the right side, bend your right knee and stack it directly over your ankle. Pull your left hip back and push your right thigh back. Now your legs are set. Extend your arms directly from your shoulders. Try to reach for the walls. As you inhale, try to lift your chest, and as you exhale, if you feel your hips drop, widen your stance a little. Inhale and lift. Exhale. Again, if your hips drop, you can widen your stance. Make self-checks so that your knee stays directly over your ankle. And if you can't widen anymore, don't worry. Just take long and slow breaths. Here's how to know if you're not working the pose. You're taking very tiny breaths. Try to elongate them. Your belly muscles aren't contracted. Your arms are starting to feel heavy. In this case, it's a good idea to take a break because it can lead to poor posture. Try to move with your breath. But if you need to, come back up to standing and take a break. Then you'll be even more powerful. It's easy to come out of alignment in Warrior 2, so make self-checks. The biggest is that your belly might start to face forward. If that's the case, pull your back hip back, and then push your front thigh back. This neutralizes your belly and your hips. Then come back into the pose. If you have any knee or ankle pain, don't just stay in this pose. Instead, shorten your stance. See if it feels any better. If it doesn't, shorten your stance a little bit more. If it feels okay, come back in, but maybe don't go in as deep. If you have any shoulder pain in your back arm, leave your hand at your waist. If your front arm has any pain, keep your hand at your thigh. You can also try to put your arms behind your back or wherever is comfortable for you. If your knee is easily passing your ankle, you're stronger than you think. So widen your stance by walking your foot out a little bit. Stack your knee over your ankle. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and expand. Keep making self-checks. Here's another way to get into Warrior 2. So once you feel comfortable setting up how we did before, try this way. As you inhale, stretch your arms, your legs straighten, and as you exhale, come right into Warrior 2. Make self-checks. Inhale and lift, everything straight. Exhale to Warrior 2. Notice how my knee passes my ankle, so I'll widen my stance. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale to Warrior 2. This is step 3, Warrior 2 practice video. Step your right foot back so that you're in a wide stance. Line up your toes so that neither foot is in front of the other. Your feet should be just less than your arm span apart. Turn your right foot out about 90 degrees. Keep your left toes forward or slightly tuck in your left foot, just like triangle pose. Push the outside of your left foot down. Bend your right knee to about 90 degrees. If you already can, widen your stance just a little. Stack your knee directly over your ankle and push your right thigh back to open up your groin. Take your left hand and pull back your left hip. This neutralizes your hips and centers your belly. Now your legs are strong and ready to go. Tighten your belly and lift your chest. As you inhale, stretch your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, open up your arms. Extend them directly from your shoulders. Look to make sure they're even and that your knee is not passing your ankle. If it is, widen your stance. Inhale and lift your chest. Exhale, allow your hips to drop so that your stance can widen. Chest rises as you inhale. Hips drop as you exhale. Widen your stance if you can. Three more breaths just like this. Take your time and make any adjustments you need. One more breath. Slowly come back up to standing. We'll move right into the left side. Line up your toes so that one foot is not in front of the other. Your feet should be just less than your arm span apart. Turn your left foot out about 90 degrees. Keep your right toes forward, or tuck them in slightly, just like triangle pose. Push the outside of your right foot down. Bend your left knee about 90 degrees. Stack it over your ankle. If you can, widen your stance. Push your left thigh back. Take your right hand and pull your right hip back. This centers your hips and also your belly. Now your legs are strong and ready. Tighten your belly and lift your chest. Inhale and reach your arms to the sky. Exhale and open up your arms. Reach for the walls. Make sure that both arms align with your shoulders. As you inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, sit a little lower. Chest lifts as you inhale. As you exhale, let your front hip drop a little so your stance can widen. 3 more breaths just like this. Continue to make self-checks as you breathe. One more breath. Slowly come back up to standing.